Okay, we got Z1900B and we're gonna do a little cleanup, minor restoration on it and get her ready. He wants to liquidate this one. Probably put a little different tire on it. We're gonna search for original paint, but it's got the original grips, has the original coating on the levers. Got some the motor looks really nice. No rust on the motor. Original finish. The odometer says 31,000. This is a very nice motor. We'll dress it up a little bit with some nice fuel line. Kind of go through the carbs a little bit. Got the original shocks and everything. Maybe we'll come up with some different springs. Got a hog wheel on the back. We're gonna put an 18-inch on there. We'll try to match it up to the date code of the front. All the metal looks pretty nice. Probably going to lose the sissy bar and stuff, and we'll try to come up with a seat. We either recover that one, or this is an original pan. If you come over here, this is just a California Cruiser they did back in the day, and got a custom chain guard. We'll probably put a black one on there. Nice bracket here to hold the center stand from hitting the chain. That's pretty cool. Then underneath the bike looks good. We're going to try to come up with a toolkit. Nice tray. Original seat. So this could be a really good candidate for new foam and a cover, or this would be a good candidate to just replace. Got the nice band here, grills here. Oh no, it's a pretty good bike. No broken fins. So we're gonna doctor this one up, and we'll be offering it for sale. Got a switch here that we're gonna fix this. We still have parts for these in stock. Still got the yellow paint on the front fork.
Which means?
That they did this at the factory for the pre-delivery inspection from the factory. That's all cool stuff. Have a nice seat. I've got the foam and I got the covers. The only trouble is they drilled and put these rivets in here.
Yep. I'm gonna have to look around there.
Yeah, see what we got.
Just boxes down and see what's in.
Okay, we're gonna attempt to find a wheel that's very compatible to this. Perhaps we have a good used rim, or maybe a wheel altogether, but I like to keep, the bike is so nice, I'd like to keep the stock drum and stuff that's on it. So anyway, we come to the rim right here, and there's a company called Kawasaki. They're the ones that made it. Okay, so you got a rim that says 4G on it. This rim was made in late 74, which would make the rim correct for a 75. So you got G4, A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
July?
Yeah, it would be July of 74.
Okay.
So this, we're going to try to find a good used rim at the shop that is compatible to that. That way we'll make this bike more desirable for someone who wants to collect it. Okay, just thought we'd tell you that. Okay. We're here working with Z-Man, and we're gonna try to find some pipes for this bike, but the only trouble is we gotta climb up on the ladder to see which ones might go to that bike, because we want to get the right codes on them. Or if we can't find there, then we'll have to go over there and see if we can find something. It's always something, ain't it? Well, we'll talk to you in a minute. Okay, Z-Man's been collecting stuff for a long time, and he's finally getting rid of some of his stuff. But we want to make the bikes as correct as possibly can, because it's kind of fun to us, as well as liquidating some stuff. So we're kind of in this project here together. So if you take a look, we're trying to keep the pipes together. So we believe this pipe here is correct because it's got the big writing. And I think this is like 74 and down with a small writing. And then they also had later pipes that were stamped. This writing was 76. So we're going to try to restore the bike with the big pipe, big writing on the pipes. Okay, Z-Man. Got your bike here ready to rock. Getting ready to put up on the lift. We're always going to get rid of that tire. We're going to get you the right turn signals. Get you a horn. Yeah, it's got a horn on it already. Disregard that announcement. It's got the horn. Okay. I'm going to hook that up. I'm going to get rid of this wiring harness here off the Vetter fairing. You see it here. So I'm going to go to the headlight and get rid of this. Make this look a little bit better. We'll get rid of this gaudy tape. Put some tire wraps on or something. And we got a battery come. We're gonna put a battery in it, and we got rid of that header and stuff. So just kind of wanted to show you where we're at, and we're gonna start putting it together here today. We got a front tire on it, and then I found a rear wheel that's pretty close to the date code on this. So we're going to put an 18-inch tire on it, which we have the Kenda, which is right behind Robin there. It's my last one. I got to see if I can get some more of these. So we're going to change the rear rim. So I'll do an exchange deal of some sort with you. I'll figure out something. Then, as we talked, the steering bearings were really tight, so we replaced the steering bearings. Now, that's how they're supposed to move. See how it goes like that? That's how they're supposed to move. So in the meantime, we've got all this stuff here. We cleaned all this up best we could. This is all pretty good stuff. So anyway, the fork seals were leaking, so I figured since we had this off already, we're going to put a set of fork seals in it because you had seepage above the boots. So we're going to put the tire on it. Going to put the fork seals in it. We're going to leave all this intact because this is all nice. I want it to look unrestored, but we want it to run perfect. So we're going to do the fork seals, rear tire, and we're going to use, as I said, we're going to use your turn signals because this is the genuine stuff, the Stanley lens and everything. So we'll be using your signals, and I'm going to come up with some stems. Okay, so we were missing all the guts of the headlight. So what I've done is I have found a used setup that's kind of gooned, but I saved it all these years because I'm going to use this, the ring, the spring, the nylon nut, everything. So we're going to use that, and I think you had a blown out bulb. I can't remember for sure. So anyway, we're going to use the best of everything that we can, and obviously I'm going to pitch this. But I did have some cool stuff that we have. I got a new headlamp rim, and then I have these genuine screws. See, they got the mark here. That's a Japanese standard or something, that dot. In the United States, we used to call it positive drive, but the Japanese have a different terminology for it. So we're going to get that. We're going to clean this up. There's your bucket. Of course, we're going to make it as nice as we can, you know, without doing too much. And then we're going to rebuild your switch here because this plastic piece is busted. That's common. It's not a big deal. So we will retain the stock switch, but we're just going to get you. If I don't have these parts new, I'll put used on, but I'm almost sure I have that stuff laying around. So we're making some progress. I thought I'd show you what we have. I had Johnny take the exhaust off and the crash bar. So I'm going to take it all to my house and store it for you. Then when you're ready for it, you know, when you guys come over or we come over, whatever, we'll have it. So anyway, just want to show you where we're at, and we're making some progress here. Okay, Z-Man. Also, I want to talk to you about you have original paint stuff, which is cool. These rubbers here, you see how sloppy they are right here? I can move them up and down and spin them. So anyway, this is all junk. So anyway, it takes 2 of these biggies and 4 of the smallies. So we're going to put these rubbers in here so nothing happens to your side covers no matter what. And then we got a new battery we're filling up and charging right now for it. So any questions, let me know. Thanks. Z-Man, it's colder than crap out here. But we got the tire on there, got the fork seals on there. Changed the fork oil obviously because we did the seals. We're gonna finish this up either today or tomorrow. And we're gonna do your switch here either today or tomorrow, but we just kind of wanted to show you how it's looking. Got the signals on and everything. I mean, everything looks like it all belongs. It's looking pretty good. So just kind of wanted to show you where we're at with it, how nice it is, and we'll be going from there. We're gonna start hanging parts on it shortly. We got your switch fixed. As you know, you had that broken piece, so we want to retain the original stuff. So we had an NOS plastic piece for the switch, then we had the NOS knob, and we had the NOS screw. That's a pretty cool fix. So now we're going to get you the right fuel line, get you the right vent lines, and we want to take a look at the carburetors, because I remember at your house we were talking about the fuel coming out of the T's. So we'll get that going and put the body parts on it, and we'll put the rim on it, and of course we got the battery and stuff that's all in it. This is nice. So we're going to take and give a little wipe down, make it a little nice, and then we'll go from there. I kind of want to leave it original looking. It looks nice. Let's throw the body parts on it and stuff, see what happens. Okay, thanks. We thought the front brake was kind of spongy. For whatever reason, the reservoir is like empty. Not totally empty, but like almost totally empty. So we're gonna throw some .5 in and get her all fluffed up and see what's going on. But Kenny just brought that to my attention and thought I'd tell you. We're getting the bike ready here to sell. This is Z-Man's bike, and this is for a Z-Man. To starters, we got new tires on it. We have rims on it that are pretty close to date coded on it. The front wheel was original. The rear, obviously, we replaced with a date coded correct wheel that came from a 75 C1 also. The bike is in pretty good shape. We put new steering bearings in it. Nice steering bearings. We had a fairing on it, and this is all this is a new outside piece, the rim. Then we changed the guts. We still got to get some stuff off. This is tape from the fairing and everything. We're gonna do a cleanup job on it, but it's raining out and it's probably 30 some degrees, so we're not in a big hurry to do it today. However, we did fix the switch here, the high-low switch, with all genuine parts. That was nice. We replaced all the side cover grommets, so the side covers will be on better. We put the proper coated pipes on there, the nice pipes, no holes. Got the baffles in them and everything. We do have a sealed battery in it with no vent tube. So we got a sealed battery, we're no longer using that. I don't have a tool kit at this time, and I do have a nice book with an Auto Club sticker actually. Good. So anyway, we got the book, no tool kit. Everything's pretty solid. Now the seat is a brand new reproduction seat. I'm going to show you that. We did change the bolts with genuine bolts because the other bolts were a little discolored. They're like a goldish color. So we got that on. And we put a genuine exhaust joint on right there. That was pretty cool. Of course, we have new kind of tires on it. The charging system was overcharging, so we put a Rick's electric regulator rectifier on it. So we did away with the stock stuff, so make it more dependable. And where we're at with the bike is it's a nice unrestored everyday rider. Now, I didn't put any time on this one except for driving up down the driveway. The tank has been lined. Well, we got all the original grips. We got the original coating on the grips. We've got the stock cable ties. Everything is pretty nice. Mileage shows 31,000. Now we didn't do the carbs and stuff, but the carbs and everything were done before we got it. So we really didn't do any big restoration stuff on it. Now, we want to clean the bike up, but it's raining outside. However, I'm going to take it outside and start it up for you right now, just so we can hear it. I'll do a quick pass on the driveway. I'm going to try to get this over with as fast as possible because the weather's not nice. It's really cold and damp out, but let's see what happens here. The motor's perfectly cold. So I got the gas on reserve. We're still using the stock fuel valve. Seems like it's in pretty good shape. So I got the choke on all the way. No gas. Start it right up. No smoke. No motor noise. It sounds really good. Okay, we're going to be offering this for sale on eBay, and this is our customer's bike. We're liquidating his stuff for him. So, in my opinion, this is a great everyday rider. It's got a lot of time and miles left on it. Doesn't leak any gas or oil or anything like that, and does everything it's supposed to do. Okay, here's the final on the 75Z1. We're in Ohio right now, and it's like 20 degrees outside and snow and ice, so we really are not going to clean it up outside. But we want to leave the patina as is. I mean, this could be cleaned up really, really nice. I mean, if you look here, you know, it's still got dirt, but we kind of want to leave the dirt to preserve it till its final destination. But we could clean it up more, but we just didn't want to hide anything. Like, this is a very, very solid bike for someone, and it's just been serviced, as we talked before. I think this is a really nice investment for an unrestored bike. The rims are pretty close on the dates of manufacturer. There's no broken fins, there's no broken bolts, and there's really no aftermarket parts on the bike. It's even the exhaust is original, you know, except with the tires, and the headlamp rim is reproduction. Outside of that, we're dead nuts on genuine stuff, with the exception of the sealed battery, which you should do anyway. So we got matching number pipes. We got the baffles in them. This is a really good piece to start with. I went out and I rode it yesterday in the rain to test drive it, so it's got a film. But all in all, this is a very good bike. So good luck bidding. We have possible low-cost shipping from here to the East Coast over the Thanksgiving era. So if you have questions, please call us at Johnny's Vintage Motorcycle. We'll talk to you about it all we can. Very nice functional motorcycle. Thanks.